Alright, I can now confirm that the live stream is in fact live. That's generally a good thing. You don't want the live stream to not be live. Then it's just a stream. Although I'm not really sure where I was going. Anyway, welcome to another weekend at Loka's. My name is LokaCola and I am once again playing some Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. And today, because whenever I stream this game, it's either because there's been new DLC released or a new update with new skins and such. But occasionally, I think throughout this year, I've done some other kind of themed streams. In particular, the one that has celebrated notable anniversaries during this year. The 15th anniversary for Ace Combat 0, the 20th anniversary of Ace Combat 4, the 10th anniversary of Assault Horizon, and now, even though I have missed it by quite a bit, the 15th anniversary of Ace Combat X Skies of Deception. And the reason why I'm doing because the game came out in the anniversary was October 13th or something like that. But there were a couple of reasons I didn't get around to it back then. I think primarily I was probably busy with other stuff, but also I hadn't actually played X at that point, so I wasn't really sure what to bring. As in, I knew about Griffiths and that he flew in F-22 and that he has his own skin in 7 that they added with one of the... Can't remember if it was one of the free update. Oh wait, well, either that or...
This is AWACS Windmaker. All aircraft enemy picked up on radar. Commence attack. Bring the enemy down together. Remember, you're not on your own out there.
Or one of the skin bundles. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm just gonna fly around with this. Celebrate Ace Combat X and its 15th anniversary. If a bit late, because I actually have played it. I will admit I have not finished it. I haven't even gotten very far. But I have started on it and played like 3 or 4 missions, something like that. And I intend to finish this. Unlike Ace Combat Advanced, which I started playing but then never followed through with, because it's not a very good game. I think for what it is, it's alright, but it's not really anything spectacular. But also, aside from that, it's also because I think this is kind of a Christmas special. We're getting into the Christmas special territory, and Ace Combat X, even though I haven't actually seen it in game, because I think it's not until you actually finish the game where you do have the depiction of Christmas and particularly Santa. So I think arguably Ace Combat X is the most Christmas Ace Combat game. Because Christmas wasn't really a thing in previous games. So yeah, I think it kind of works. But yeah, like I think it works as a Christmas special thingy. As well as me covering all of the major anniversaries. Like I said, like 10th, 15th, 20th anniversaries. So it feels good to have all of that. All of those major ones covered.
Miss. That's a miss.
I suppose the second most Christmas feeling in an Ace Combat game would be with the line of "Here comes the snow." But the mission where that's uttered in is in March, I think. Unless I think it was in the first mission of Zero.
Missile hit.
Oh wow, that guy is getting hammered. So yeah, as I said, I haven't finished X, and I haven't really gotten very far. So I don't really have that much to say about it. Aside that, so far I do like it. It definitely feels like Ace Combat on a portable device, and I mean that in and of itself I feel is kind of impressive. Especially if you look at it through the context of it being the first portable game since Ace Combat Advance, which wasn't very good. They managed to essentially make a PS2-esque, like a full-on proper Ace Combat. Granted, it wasn't aside from Advance, I also have played Assault Horizon Legacy, so I knew a little bit of what they've done with the portable aspect, and also that it actually works, surprisingly. So I am enjoying it. I do like the whole thing they have going on where you get to pick certain missions in whatever order you'd like, and supposedly there are going to be effects in later missions and such, but I've kind of just gotten to that point, so I haven't really seen the depth of that, really. So that's something I'm really curious to see how it works in the game as I continue playing it, because as I said, I am enjoying it and I am aiming to finish it. I just need the dang time. I don't know when I'm gonna have time for that, because I've got all other games I'm also playing. And that was also kind of one of the reasons where, like, should I even bother starting this right now? Because I can't believe I still have Shadow of War, and on top of that I have my current replays of both Oblivion and Skyrim. On the other hand, I did kind of feel that you know, like I mean, all the other games I mentioned that I'm currently playing are open world games, quite large ones. So I did feel that, well, actually, I suppose it wouldn't be that bad of an idea to play a more linear and shorter game at the same time. So yeah. Probably worth noting that this won't be a very long stream, considering I think Griffiths really are the only skin they've have in 7, and even then, from what I can tell, there are some other squadrons, but there doesn't seem to be any notable skins or anything for other characters. And besides, I don't really, since I haven't really gotten that far in the game, I suppose I wouldn't know that myself either, but there doesn't really seem to be too much of it outside of Griffiths' F-22, so now one of the things that X really is notable for is also for introducing a lot of original aircrafts, and I think that would be kind of the, you know, like, oh, to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Face Combat X, you know, let's fly around with some of those. But there isn't any of them in this game. You know, like, outside of things like the XF-827 and maybe the Falcon, but those didn't originate in X. Those were from 2 and 5. Actually, both of them were from 2 originally, now that I think about it. It's just that it wasn't flyable, the Falcon, in 2. So yeah, I'm sticking with the F-22 Griffith skin. And as a result, since it's kind of just the same plane and skin, and also since I kind of started a little bit late, I'm just gonna... There won't really be a long stream, because I'm having another one on Sunday, where I'm gonna play actually one of the games I mentioned earlier. And it's also tied to an anniversary. I wonder if you can figure out what it is. Man, it's taking its time here. I was kind of hoping to be rather quick, going rather quick since, but oh well. Where do I get the sleeping thing when I'm ready? There we go. Alright, here we go.
This is AWACS Windmaker. All aircraft enemy picked up on radar. Commence attack.
Well, I did note that there were 2 players on the other team last round that had kind of like the Strider X in their name. Now I see 3 of them, so I suppose it's some type of clan. And then we have like a bunch of randos going up against them. Oh boy. So in fact it's actually the typical Ace Combat single player experience. You going up against enemy squadron while you essentially do the work yourself, because your own squad is kind of not that great. Although I say that, I mean, you know, I say that thinking, oh, you know, I'm definitely like the playable character, but I mean in actuality I could just be one of the NPCs. In fact, I think I am one of the NPCs for all intents and purposes. Oh, this is nice. Oh boy.
3 minutes remaining. Lock on.
Ooh, there we go. First proper kill, I think. Possibly.
Alpha 4, box 2. Missile incoming. Missile evaded.
There we go. Another kill.
In gun range.
Oh, I'm not sure who's...
Enemy ace
Oh!
destroyed.
I got the kill. I'm not entirely sure how though.
2 minutes remaining.
Take out the enemy, roger that. Good soldiers follow orders.
Enemy locked on. Alpha 4. You're so close.
What the heck was that? My teammate was firing kind of phew, phew.
Target's in gun range. time's
Oh.
up. Congratulations. You guys won.
The ragtag of randos managed to win against the organized squadron. Yay! That feels nice. No. Nice. Oh, I'm close to 10 million credits. I don't even know what to spend them on. I mean, I'm sure I still have loads of upgrade parts that I haven't unlocked yet. I know I should focus on the stream and not be on Twitter at the same time, but I can't help but because I'm seeing this post by Cod. It's all fun and games until Krampus check. I'm sorry, I just have to. I'm gonna write Bobby Kotick is Krampus, right? Because screw that guy. And oh, that actually reminds me of something that I have talked about on Twitter, but I haven't actually said in any capacity on the actual channel. Room settings have been changed. I guess they changed maps. Because, and I did forget to mention that there was no stream last weekend. Which again I put out on Twitter why that was the case. And the plan was actually to play the new map for Warzone. But, you know, with everything that's been going on with Activision Blizzard, I mean, throughout this entire year, well, that's all. Where was I? Yeah, like with everything going on with Activision Blizzard lately throughout this entire year, but it's kind of just been progressively worse. So at this point, as of right now, I'm stepping away from any COD-based content on the channel. So let's see. Room settings have been changed. Special weapons special weapons disabled. Alright, fair enough. I'm just gonna quickly go. Do I have any? For special do I have any special missile parts? I may not have. Or maybe I do have one. I don't think I have. Standard missile, and standard missile. Yeah, okay, I'm good. So yeah, the squad I was gonna play Warzone with, we ended up playing Battlefield 2042 instead. But since I streamed that, you know, very recently, I didn't really feel like streaming it again. And that was all on a Saturday, and then on the following Sunday I just wasn't up to it, so I decided to skip. Which explains why there was no stream last weekend, and also why I'm kinda doing a double this weekend as kind of a kind of consolation, I guess. There we go. Definitely got some interesting squad setups from both teams. This is gonna be interesting. That's for sure. Let's see, I wonder. Doesn't seem like anyone's going after me. Interestingly enough. Well, that's going to be their mistake. Because I'm gonna take him out from behind. Kind of. I guess. Oh boy.
Missile evaded. Impressive. Missile
Oh, that's a
Alpha 2, entering clouds.
potentially very brave boy. Fish barrel going up against the F-22 Raptor. That's
Locked on.
that's always interesting.
Enemy locked on.
Oh boy. Oh, that was too close to my liking. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Missile evaded. In gun range.
I got too many missiles after me.
Enemy locked on. Alpha 2. Missile hit.
There we go. Got him. See who else is. I was hoping I could get a gun kill, although I'm getting some hits.
Careful, enemy locked onto you.
Ah, dang it.
Missile incoming. One minute remaining. You're so close. Alpha 2 locked on.
Whoa.
Target is in gun range.
Not entirely sure who had
Target hit.
a lock on me. Oh. It's the Raven.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, don't stall, don't stall. Oh boy.
Chapter flares depleted. 15 seconds. Missile closing evade.
Ooh. I got him.
Combat time's up. Congratulations.
Whew.
You guys won.
Oh. Probably should get out of stalling. Second place, not bad at all. Just occurred to me that I think it was Ace Combat X that actually introduced the gameplay mechanic of unlocking and then installing parts on your aircraft to upgrade them. So that's actually a bit of a interesting thing. Because I mean, at first it really was kind of limited to the portable games with X and Joint Assault and Assault Horizon Legacy. Assault Horizon had some perks, but no parts. And then Infinity added parts as the first console game. Although still only a spin-off. And just again, I managed to have an Ace Combat 7 stream where I end up talking about Infinity in some way. Then 7 being the first mainline game using parts. Say the line, Loka. Oh, I miss Ace Combat Infinity. That's kind of what it felt like there. It's like, well, brought it up, I guess I might as well mention it. Bro, what? Room settings, range changed. Apparently special weapons are enabled now. Okay. Okay, so the stages to be random. Okay, that's fair. I like it that way anyway. Oh boy. Going from Fish Barrel to Nosferatu to SU-57. I think I actually missed somehow that it's final kind of call sign is the Felon. I thought it was a thing that they made up in Battlefield 2042, like having the F-35E Panther.
All aircraft enemy picked up on radar. Commence attack. Bring the enemy down together. Remember, you're not alone out there.
It's Felon now.
Call sign is Alpha 2.
Which is interesting. Well, I suppose it makes more sense than it being literally referred to constantly as the Pack FA. I mean, Felon is just a lot easier to say. It's not exactly a traditional Sukhoi either, so I think it makes sense to have a bit of a different name for it. Not gonna lie though, before I realized that was the actual real life nickname for it, I legitimately thought that not only was it made up, but somehow also an Ace Combat reference in 2042. Which wouldn't be the first time actually, since I think in 4 there was one DLC map that had a map somewhere of one of the continents from Strange Reel. I think it was Verusa. I don't remember what it's called at the top of my head, I will admit.
Careful, enemy locked onto you. Fox 2.
Now that is a continent we haven't really seen that much of in the Ace Combat games, like aside from Yuktobania 5. But there's still more to it that we just haven't seen yet. I wonder if it's gonna be for the next game or at some later point. I definitely hope at some point we'll get to there. Because I'm interested to see what it kind of is like aside from, you know, Yuktobania.
In gun range.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I mean, it's moving, so it's not AFK.
2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, it's firing missiles now, so it's definitely not AFK.
Alpha 2, missile fired. In gun range. Careful, enemy locked onto you.
Ah,
Alpha 2, out. You need to act quick. Combat time's up.
oh,
Lost. Don't let
Oh.
it happen again.
wasn't able to tell because I was in the respawn screen. Oh, excuse me. Having hiccups. Annoying. Apologize, I'm just not very high energy today. I'm very low. Not really sleeping. I've not really been sleeping that well lately. So that yeah, that's why I'm kind of low energy. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Is it like one of those bot comments I get every once in a while? Although they typically just bot comments in the comment section after the stream or after a video has been posted, but this is the first time seeing one of those in the live chat. I don't even know what the purpose is with those kind of spam comments. See, I can't even talk properly. I mean, I usually can talk proper English, but you know I'm tired when I get real bad with it.
All aircraft, enemy picked up on radar. Commence attack. Bring the enemy down together. Remember, you're not on your own out there. Your call sign is Bravo 3. Bravo 3, locked on.
Ooh, someone's targeting me with, let me guess, QAMs. No, ADMMs, okay. That actually makes somewhat sense, actually. And I think I used that actually in the same sentence twice. See, again. I'm very tired. Please excuse me. Please understand.
Enemy locked on. Bravo 3. Missile in the air. In gun range.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Missile evaded. Javelin flares deployed.
Why do I have so many missiles after me?
Target hit.
There we go. One down. Time to take out the other guy. He's chasing me. Oh. Oof.
Minutes remaining. Careful, enemy locked onto you. Locked on. Bravo 3, Fox 2.
Oh boy.
Bravo 3, missile. Bandit on you.
Why do I get the feeling they're all after me? Because I'm having constant missile warnings.
Bravo 3, missile fired. Bravo 3, down.
Okay. There we go. I removed the spam message, although it's going to be perpetually stuck on the chat sidebar, unfortunately.
Missile fired.
That's a little bit of annoying, but not much I can do about it, unfortunately.
Bandit on you.
Ow, ow, ow.
Locked on.
I think it's fine to use QAMs aggressively against the Nosferatu that's spamming ADMMs.
Show me what you've got. Bravo 3, missile fired. 30 seconds remaining.
wonder if it's possible for us to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. It doesn't seem like it this round, unfortunately. Yeah, no. Oh.
Combat time's up. We lost. Don't let it happen again.
Ended up firing those QAMs before they got locked onto, although I don't think they would have made any difference whatsoever. Alright, one more. I think I don't really have energy for more. Actually, I'm not even sure I have an energy for one more. Let's see, oops, settings have been changed. Private room off. Okay. Starting to kind of get the feeling that not really going anywhere at this rate. I'll give it a few more minutes, I think. Apparently it's a private room again. I don't understand this. I'm just like, why? Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything's happening, so I'm just gonna leave this room and call it a day. Because I don't really have any energy for it anymore, unfortunately. But as I said, I will be back with another stream this Sunday, and it's going to be Shadow of War. Assuming you think Lord of the Rings are Christmas movies, which I don't know, I suppose that's debatable, but it's the 20th anniversary nonetheless, and it's kind of Christmassy-ish, so I think that will do just fine. And yeah, I'm gonna have more Ace Combat 7 streams in the future, hopefully with higher energy from my side. Still haven't gotten around to the third 25th anniversary skin set, so that's I'm probably gonna have to wait until next year for that one. But anyway, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. You can also follow me on Twitter at LokaCola. A link is in the description down below. And until next time, fare thee well.